Neptune Retrograde 2024. So it's interesting. Neptune retrograde and Saturn retrograde are kind of in sync lately. And Neptune goes retrograde relatively frequently. It's not like a big deal. It's a cycle. It's a cycle that we go through. For example, in 2023, Neptune was retrograde from June 30 to December 6th. So we're going to be thinking about referencing that time frame, like where did you heal? Where did magic happen? Where did confusion happen during that time? More than likely, it was more because it was retrograde. I think of Neptune retrograde. Think of Neptune like the sea. When you're standing at the seashore and a wave washes up and then draws back and washes back down, you see the seafloor. Things are revealed underneath where the wave was. When Neptune goes retrograde, we're able to see things that we weren't able to see before. And it can be magical and mystical and healing. It's wonderful. There's illusions can dissipate. The way we've seen things that were faulty can be cleared. So it can be a really magical healing time. Now, what I've noticed about Neptune is during this retrograde, it's going to back up about 2 degrees. And it wants you to revisit a time in March where something felt like the opposite of healing, the opposite of magical, mystical wonder. Something happened, maybe a combination of things happened that felt, it didn't have to feel bad, although it could have. But think of everything that was happening around March 11th and 12th of 2024. And what, especially things that ended, began, became clear, became confusing, became disappointing, that may have hurt a little or a lot. And so the opposite of healing, the opposite of wonder and beauty, what was going on then? It could just feel like anxiety or worry or disappointment or something. I don't know. It depends. You got to really think back to that time. What was kind of a letdown? Even if you wanted something to end, was it a letdown? So it doesn't have to be like all bad or a tragedy or like something really dramatic. Just think about what was happening then that felt scary, anxiety producing, had you doubting yourself, had you doubting someone else, doubting a situation, maybe just felt really confusing. You didn't understand what was happening. Just kind of, journal it, write a list. And then as we go through this Neptune retrograde, this is the time to find the healing. This is the time to find the magic. So, and you can it's weird, you can almost time travel. You can't change the past really, like what happened in March happened in March. But you can heal things from the past. You absolutely can. So during this time frame that will extend from roughly July 2nd of this year to December 7th of this year, and I say roughly because these things are never exact. I mean, sometimes with alarming precision, they are exact, but it's like roughly early July to roughly early December. Use this time frame to clarify, to heal, to create a new vision, to see things differently in a way that is healing. See things, yeah, I would say, Neptune retrograde is definitely the tide going back out. So you see the seafloor, you see what was obscured, and you now have this ability to understand more. And not in the sense that you would ever beat yourself up. That's not the point. but allow for healing to occur. Allow for new ways of seeing things to create healing. So think back to last year, doing it again, June 30 to December 6th of last year, 2023. What healed? What became clear? What was beautiful and almost magical, mystical that occurred where you were like, this is so amazing. That's the opportunity during this Neptune retrograde. Yes, we could talk about global issues. Globally, this is going on a grand scale with Saturn and Neptune retrograde. There are a lot of global things going on. We've got a big election in the United States. We've got a lot of things even in other countries. There's a lot of global stuff that's following under these same patterns and cycles. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to just think about our own lives and where we have the most control. What do you want to heal? What do you want to see clearly? What do you want to magically almost erase from the past? Not that you're denying the past or forgetting or going into denial, but what would you like to, if you could go back with a magic wand and say, I want a do-over. You don't actually get the do-over, but it's almost like karmically and energetically, you do get the do-over with Neptune. You can heal these things on a deep, deep level, cellularly, psychically, spiritually. What do you want to heal right now? Think back again to March 11th and 12th of this year. What was going wrong? What was feeling scary? What was feeling uncertain? What do you want to heal and change? This is your opportunity with Neptune retrograde. Again, this is not an uncommon occurrence. These cycles occur relatively frequently so that you get these opportunities. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift from the universe. All right, take care.